Well, another solution is dancing more. Make America dance again. What's the real deal with the Trump White House ballroom bid? So we want to turn now live to New York. Jake Novak, political analyst, anchor at Real America's Voice TV. Thank you so very much, Jake Novak, for joining us. Well, it's grand, it's lavish, it's glitz and glamour. I almost feel like I don't really need to ask why Trump wants one. But is it this bigger than hosting bigger state dinners? Is there a larger statement behind making American power and prestige?
Yeah, no, hello, have we just met Donald Trump? Don't we know that he likes to put his name on things? Don't we know that he likes things that are bigger and more lavish? And this has been an opportunity for him. The White House state dinner and ballroom facility, as it was before this project, was too small. That's objectively true. Now, you can be upset about the size that he is implementing on the new ballroom. We can talk about that. But honestly, to deny that there was a need for this is beyond, is counterfactual.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of renovations of the White House in the past. We have something called Google or Bing or DuckDuckGo. And there have been dozens of presidents who, on their own initiative, have remodeled the White House much more drastically than Donald Trump is doing right now. So I agree with you. Let's have more dancing. Let's have more elegant parties. I mean, boy, why not? And it certainly will make the paparazzi happy. So why not?
I know. My dance shoes are ready already. But let's be fair about it. As you mentioned, Jake, every administration uses the White House differently. Obama had his concert series, right? Kennedy also threw legendary parties. So are we just making a bigger fuss over it because it's Trump?
Well, I'm so grateful that I'm on with your audience right now, because at least 50% of the people watching know the difference about what I'm about to say. There's a pshat and a drosh to this story. The pshat is that, yes, Trump just wants to do something lavish here. He has the right to do it, but maybe we don't like it. But here's the drosh. The fact that President Trump is personally funding this is precisely the reason why he's getting criticism from the Democrats and the left over this, because this is shining a light on one of the most odious customs of the left, and actually of the whole political class. Both Republicans and Democrats do this, the political class. They live off of the free extravagance, unearned extravagance of the taxpayer. In other words, they become fabulously wealthy on the public dime. And they don't want somebody like President Trump coming in using his own money to create that extravagance that they expect us, that they demand the taxpayers to give them. That's what's going here. That's the drosh.
Well, nothing like Yiddishkeit to make you gleeful. Well, Trump doing essentially what Trump does, building something big with his name attached to the era, if you will. Like it or not, this is the prerogative of a president. And I bet there's already a fight about getting in the guest list, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to want to be there. Also, because it's so closed off in the White House, I think speaking of fights, I think there's a lot of people who want to protest this. But where do you protest? I mean, you can't even really see it from the street. So they're probably angry about that. Somebody might get invited to a White House dinner and cause some kind of a stink or take a video of themselves. I expect all those things to happen. And you know what? If that's the price we have to pay for a larger ballroom, the original White House, the White House was built by slaves, by the way. So I would say any construction of the White House by paid, well-compensated free workers
is a
good thing. This isn't like the World Cup in Qatar. We have real free people doing this construction. I like that.
That's a way to look at it, that's for certain. But being anti-dancing, who wants to be in that group, right? Jake Novak, political analyst, anchor at Real America's Voice TV. Thank you so very much for being with us tonight. We appreciate it.
Dance on.
Well, before we